Today's cryptic crossword clue is Splatter half-baked waffles. And this clue comes to us from one of our members, Dr. Wilkinsonsci. Thank you, Dr. Wilkinsonsci. I'm going to refer to you for the rest of this video as the doctor, because it's much easier for me to say. I hope you're okay with that. And I will be referring to the doctor a bit because I want to talk about the process of workshopping this clue. The doctor, Liam, and I workshopped this clue together. This was not the original clue the doctor sent in, and I want to bring you in on the process a bit and talk through how we workshop clues and how we make certain decisions. I think this is a good clue to do it with. The doctor's original clue was very good. I'm sure many of you will actually prefer the original clue. And the original clue was available to you if you solved this clue on the Minute Cryptic website or in the apps in the hint section as an alternate clue. And it was Messily Splatter waffles. Great clue, pure surface. You know, we can picture that. It describes anyone that's ever tried to make waffles, in my experience. Messily Splatter waffles. Makes a lot of sense. Why did we change it? Well, both clues, the original and the final, are anagram clues. And in the original, Messily is our anagram indicator. And in this clue, half-baked is our anagram indicator. So why did we swap them? Well, first of all, I think Messily is quite an easy anagram indicator, and half-baked is a much harder anagram indicator, and we wanted to lean into a harder clue here. Messily, you know, if something's messy, its letters are rearranged. It's a very, very clear anagram indicator. Whereas half-baked, it kind of conveys the same idea. If something is half-baked, it is unformed. It's a bit formless. And so if a word is unformed, it might be in a different order. But also, if something's half-baked, it's kind of stupid or silly or foolish. These are ideas that when you apply them to another word, suggest the word becomes foolish. It becomes out of order, basically. So it's an anagram idea. It's also harder because it looks like it could be doing more things. So we've got half there. Do we take half of the word baked? I mean, baked has an odd number of letters in it, so that doesn't really work, but maybe we take half of the word splatter. There's more stuff going on there. It is harder. You could even go, well, we take half of splatter and then we find a synonym for baked that's 4 letters, and then that gives us an answer for waffle. It is more complicated, the clue that we've come up with in the end to solve. And so that's one of the reasons we chose it. The second reason we chose it was because we have a general principle, which is the more generic an indicator is, if we can find an indicator that is more specific to the surface of the clue, we should generally go with that indicator. So Messily is an indicator that could apply to many surfaces of clues, could apply to lots of different situations, can be messy. But half-baked can't really. Partly, half-baked can only really be applied to an idea or to food. Here, you know, you're half baking something, it's undercooked, and that's why it would splatter. So it is a much more context-specific indicator that we really couldn't use in a wide range of clues. And so we choose to use it here rather than an indicator that's more generic. And so that's how we arrive at this clue. I've kind of given away how it works now. Let's do the work. If splatter is half-baked, if it's anagrammed, we can get the word prattles, another word for waffles, and something I'm sure I'll be accused of doing right now.